Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do an NFL mock draft after the combine. Now I should have did an NFL mock draft right after the Super Bowl, maybe before that, but oh well. The combine was pretty important. We saw a bunch of players go up, players go down. So let's just do my mock draft. So Las Vegas Raiders #1. Not even gonna waste time. Fernando Mendoza. Okay, so this is when the NFL draft starts. So the Jets, they need everything. And honestly, I'm just going to take the best player off the board. And it'll be Alvin Luis. I feel like he is going to go second overall to the New York Jets. The Arizona Cardinals, they need to up that offensive line. They need a quarterback too, but again, there's no quarterbacks other than Ty Simpson, which, no, we're not drafting Ty Simpson with the third overall pick. They could, but that'd be stupid. So I'm gonna they're gonna draft Francis. He is gonna be the offensive lineman who's gonna get drafted with the Arizona Cardinals. Now we got the Tennessee Titans. They need edge. And they need wide receiver, they need cornerback. This team needs everything. I feel like they can get someone in free agency for receiver. So we're going to take edge rusher. We're going to take Ruben Bain Jr. I feel like he is a top tier edge rusher. So I feel like he is going to definitely help the Titans defense become more elite. Robert Saleh would like to bring in this guy. So yeah, I'm going to take Ruben Bain to be the 4th overall pick. The New York Giants, I feel like they're going to take Connell Tate. They need a receiver opposite of Malik Nabers, so we build all around Jackson Dart. I mean, that defense is pretty good. The offense they need to work on. So yeah, that's pretty good for that. The Cleveland Browns, they need offensive line. I was about to say receiver, but yeah, no, they need offensive line, badly. So they're gonna take the best offensive lineman from the draft in Caleb Lembu. He is definitely gonna go 6th overall. Washington Commanders, I feel like they're gonna get. Ooh, wait a minute. Sonny Styles had a phenomenal performance at the combine. David Bailey, though, they need an edge. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna go ahead and take David Bailey with this draft pick. They need to build younger. They need to get younger on defense. So they're gonna get David Bailey to be the 4th overall. I mean, not the 4th overall, the 7th overall pick. The New Orleans Saints, they need to. I mean, Jeremiah Love is just so good. And Alvin Kamara is going to retire, and he's kind of just washed at this point. I'm taking Jeremiah Love in the NFL draft. The Chiefs, they're going to take Sonny Styles. I mean, he is one of the best linebackers in the draft. I feel like they're going to get him. Cincinnati Bengals, I mean, Caleb Downs is the best, looking like the best safety in the draft, and it's just sitting there. I mean, yeah, this will definitely help the Bengals defense. Now we got the Miami Dolphins. Now this is interesting. Now obviously we need cornerbacks badly. Tight end, yeah, we need. And I mean we got one like right here. But what do we need more? Tight end or corner? I feel like we need a cornerback more. So I'm taking the best cornerback in the NFL draft. I don't think we need tight end desperately. I think we'll get a cornerback in the draft and figure out that. The Dallas Cowboys, there's a lot of options I can go to, but I think we're gonna go with the safety. I did like Dylan. He definitely had himself a very good combine, so I'm gonna draft him with the 12th overall pick. Now we got the Los Angeles Rams, and they do need cornerbacks, but they also need offensive line. They also can get tight end, and I mean, there's an elite tight end right here just sitting there, but I think they're gonna take offensive line. They're gonna take Monroe Fleeling. That's how you pronounce his name. Baltimore. I mean, Jordan Tyson's just sitting there. If I was the Ravens, I would probably take Jordan Tyson. Due to the fact he's just sitting there. So yeah, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They can go two ways. They can either get obviously Kayon Sad or Malachi Lemon, because who knows, Mike Evans can go bye-byes in free agency. I'll definitely do a mock draft after free agency, or whenever free agency, the big signings kind of just calm down. There's definitely going to be another mock draft. But for now, I might as well just go with the best player on the board, and I'm be taking the tight end for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It'll be good for Baker Mayfield. And well, look at that, Peter Woods. He dropped all the way down to the Jets. I feel like the Jets are picking Peter Woods. Because, yeah, I had them pick Alvaro Reese. I think they'll just continue working on that defense. Get the defense a little bit better. So, yeah, I'll take Peter Woods for the 16th overall pick. And now, we have the Detroit Lions. And they need to work on the offensive line. The offensive line is horrible. So, I'm taking Spencer Fanu with the 17th overall pick. The Minnesota Vikings, they desperately need a cornerback. So I'm gonna take Gerald McCoy. Now, the issue is he hasn't played since 2025, the beginning of 2025, January. Little concerning, I know, I think it is, but not too worried. I feel like he's gonna be good in the Brian Flores defense. So I'm taking McCoy in the 18th overall pick. The Carolina Panthers, Kedrick Folk, is just waiting there in the draft. I feel like the Panthers are going to pick him up. The Panthers need to work on the edge, so I'm going to go with Kendrick Folk. The Dallas Cowboys, they need to have some linebackers now. Yeah, I got them a safety. They definitely need to work on the linebackers, so I'm going to make them take C.J. Allen. C.J. Allen had a very good combine, so yeah. The Pittsburgh Steelers, alright, so they can go a couple ways. They can get Ty Simpson, they can get Malachi Lemon, or they can get Avion Terrell. Now, if we still have Mike Tomlin, well, if the Steelers still had Mike Tomlin, I feel like they'll take Terrell or Caleb Banks for whatever reason. I don't think they'll be worried on the offense, but because they got Mike McCarthy, I feel like he's definitely gonna go more offense here. Now, will they get Ty Simpson? I wouldn't. I probably don't see it. Why would you get Ty Simpson? I don't think it'll be necessary. So I feel like they're gonna take Malachi Lemon in the draft. He is a reliable wide receiver, and I feel like he is gonna be good. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, will be him and DK Metcalf. I mean, Calvin Austin could be a good receiver 3, but I feel like we're just gonna make them pick Malachi Lemon. The Los Angeles Chargers, I'm taking. They're gonna get an offensive. They're gonna get an offensive lineman. I mean, this team needs an offensive line so badly. So I'm taking the best offensive lineman on the board, and it's this guy. I am not pronouncing that name, by the way, but he is pretty good. He had a good combine too, I noticed. So yeah, the Eagles. I mean, they don't. I feel like I feel like with the Eagles, they're definitely gonna trade down in this situation. There's no trades in this situation though, so I am not. Yeah, there's no trades. But if there was, the Eagles are definitely the team to do so. Because I mean, there's not a lot of good options on here. So I feel like they'll go down and pick the other guys, but again, there's no trades in this scenario, so they're gonna take Terrell, the best player in the draft at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Terrell. Now we got the Cleveland Browns, and this is interesting because they need offensive linemen badly, but they also just traded for one this morning. So they got 2 offensive linemen. Well, they got one already they traded. The other one got drafted. They might resign 1 or 2. So they got the offensive line kind of figured out. It's still not good. I feel like they need a receiver though. They need a receiver badly for Shedeur Sanders to develop. So they're gonna get Omar Cooper in the draft. I feel like he'll definitely do well. Now we got the Chicago Bears, and they're gonna get Caleb Banks, and it's not even a question. He is the best player on the board. Plus, the Bears need to work on defensive tackles. So I'm gonna take Caleb Banks. The Buffalo Bills. Okay, well, this team needs receiver. I feel like Denzel Boston or Chris Bell. I think I might go with Denzel Boston. Yeah, I'm being dead ass, by the way. I feel like the Buffalo Bills are this type of team to skip on KC and go with a shitty receiver. They did it with Keon Coleman and Xavier Worthy. Like, they traded away the draft pick to the Chiefs. I feel like Buffalo's gonna make that fuck up again, because guess what? It's the Buffalo Bills. They can't do anything right. It's this functional franchise. And meanwhile, the 49ers, and they get to come in and swoop up KC. And yeah, I honestly see that happening in the draft. Just watch. Maybe. We'll see after free agency. Houston Texans, they need offensive line. I don't know why the Texans just got rid of two offensive, they got rid of two offensive linemen in one day for the David Montgomery trade and the Cleveland trade. And so, what, you're just gonna get rid of your offensive line? Like, you need offensive line. How fucking difficult is that? That's why CJ Stroud struggles all the time. Best offensive lineman off the board. Get him, please. Please, Texans. Protect CJ Stroud. Protect him failing. Just offensive line. Los Angeles Rams, I mean, this could be questionable. They can definitely take Brandon Cease. They can get Ty Simpson. I don't know. Do you think he needs Ty Simpson? Ty Simpson is, developmental guy. I don't know why they have him in the first round still. I highly doubt that. I feel like I know the team in the second round is desperate to get him. Honestly, I could even see Ty Simpson the highest going to the Jets, but I highly doubt that. I think the Rams will go with Brandon Cease, just build up that team and make it good. For Matthew Stafford, because that window's so small, it could last not long. It could be a 1 year. Next year we can just retire just like that. So yeah, Denver Broncos. They need offense, but there's not a lot of good offensive guys on the board. That's what sucks. They could go Chris Bell, but no, he's not that good. So I feel like they're gonna get Caden McDonald. So yeah, the Patriots are gonna take the edge. Akeem, I feel like he's definitely gonna help the Patriots go out and win on defense. So I see that happening. And the Seattle Seahawks, they're gonna take Colton Hill with that draft pick. So looking at the full results, this is my NFL mock draft. For the after the combine, there's definitely gonna be more. There's definitely gonna be way more mock drafts, one after free agency, maybe one in mid-April, and then one before the draft. So we got a couple mock drafts going on, but that is gonna wrap up my video in my mock draft. So again, you can look at the players, and that is gonna wrap up my video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.